Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video I decided to go ahead and try something a little different. I wanted to just take in a team into the red zone going up against Turles, and decided to go ahead and do one full of Goten and Trunks. So as you can imagine, there are not a physical Goten and Trunks friend out there anywhere, because the friend system is what it is. And so went ahead and brought Tech Gohan, because he does do the hybrid Saiyans link. So go ahead and doing that. I really like Goten and Trunks, and the way all their setups are. I mean, here are 3.2 million, 3.2 million from an EZA, like 4.4 from these dudes for the physical ones. I mean, everything just works out so well with this team. I don't know, 3.7 million actual, and then they're tanking most everything. That was a little bit of a hard hit, but yeah, I didn't even miss what his attack stat was. That physical Trunks, I mean, both the physical Trunks and Tech Trunks, and then the AGL Goten and the Intelligence Goten are really good. So here I just completely realized that, like, I actually made a mistake when doing the run, because look at Gohan. He's not underneath the leader skill of the physical Gotenks, or Gohan and Trunks, Goten and Trunks. Sorry. So at this point, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be dead. But you guys are watching this video, so you know. And then I love AGL. I mean, here we are, 2.1 million here from the Intelligence Goten, 5.5 million from this bad boy. I mean, you throw him in the second slot, he has a chance to attack, to get his defense up. I mean, he's going to do a lot of damage. But I mean, look at that. Only his own leader skill, and he's triple digiting stuff. Gohan's great. Anybody that dogs Gohan, I just don't get it. So from here, I was sitting there trying to figure out exactly, you know, obviously the setup. Really, throughout my entire run here, I tried to keep everything as type advantage as I possibly could. Really was just trying to see what I could do as far as, okay, if I launch this stuff, how's everything going to go? I was even trying to decide whether or not I wanted to use an item, because it's not that I wanted to do this as a no-item run. I mean, that's when you're doing a no-item run, you're usually taking the absolute best and just being like, hey, I just want to try if I can do this. But here I just decided that I wanted to turn around and really try to get, you know, figure out what I was going to do with it. I can't even remember if I did this no-item run or not. And then also just trying to see, well, like, how am I going to go through? Who do I not want to have supered? And try to get everything balanced around from that point. But, I mean, you know, 2.5 million from those guys, and the fact that they were dodging double digits of most of it. But 4.1 from his AGL Goten. I mean, these EZAs are perfect EZAs. I mean, they could show you where they took two units that were pretty good when they came out. I mean, the fact that they were able to boost each other and do some of those different things, but then to give them the EZAs they did, and clearly make them units that can and should be ran on certain levels, was just great. Really, I just was unsure throughout the entire run if they'd be able to take certain things. So, I mean, again, being able to have all the different Goten and Trunks surrounding the AGL Goten Trunks, and then also the physical Goten Trunks, I was a little worried on some of that stuff. I mean, 109,000, I mean, to take that in the red zone, that's pretty impressive. You know, here, 6.4 million. I mean, they're just amazing. I don't even know how else to put it. I mean, they are simply amazing. Now here, I never transformed him just because I needed him to constantly be adding as much defense as possible. And then here, just trying to figure out, I mean, 164,000 on my defense. I mean, I knew I was going to pretty much be okay. But I knew that if I was going to use items, I did not want to use it in the first round, because I was going to consider that a loss. But I mean, here you can obviously see, you know, still double digit, taking that double digits there. So 4.4 million from physical Goten and Trunks, and that is going to be the end of this round. Man, this team is just something else. I mean, just again, I mean, if you could basically run this exact same team, but with the intelligence Majin Vegeta, and it's pretty good, most definitely. Now here, you know, I've got the physical one out front, and I do go ahead and use the Princess Snake. Just again, I wasn't trying to not get a no item run. I mean, that, especially against this Turles, because Turles is, you can't mess around with him. But 3.8 million, and that's with 800. You know, he only does 800,000 damage. You know, 5.6 million here from the AGL, and yeah, his kit is still pretty random, but knowing that he's able to really just kind of devastate all the way around on this particular team. I mean, he is a good example of a unit. All right, I am 100% fine with these units, because everybody always says, you know, oh, well, who's the best unit in the game, and well, you can only like this unit underneath these conditions. It's like, but that's what's fun. I mean, there aren't too many units that can consistently pop out a 6.5 million attack and be pretty devastating. And I mean, we're obviously getting more, and it's the new meta that you can see with the underneath 200% that jumps up. But him on the Majin Vegeta 200% lead team, they are, I mean, he consistently is hitting 7-8 million. Now, yeah, you could say, well, that's one particular team. Well, who cares? That, of course, that's one team. You know, 3.6 million just to wrap things up with him. Now, that was type advantage, obviously, but still. And then here I was so worried. I knew I had type advantage with the physical. You know, 200,000, still only that last slot there, that 700 or 76,000 defense. I mean, I am sweating bullets when I'm doing this. Now, the good thing is, like, okay, well, I didn't know if should I try to go for some health, and I was like, well, it's not gonna be that much health, and I need him to super attack. I mean, it would be better to get his defense up and running, at least one attack, if not possibly two. And then here I was trying to remember exactly how it was. I mean, he greatly raises his attack and defense. So I was pretty confident, like, okay, well, kind of switch him, what would happen? And I just knew I did not have his defense raised enough. If I transformed him, it just would not have worked out at all. But so the physical Trunks is able to, you know, tank everything, get a 3.8 million attack there, and really, between him and then the physical Goten and Trunks, I mean, they're able to survive this entire round. But still, you know, type advantage, and you're still getting hit for 112,000. I mean, here's, again, 6.5 million from AGL Gotenks, Goten and Trunks. And then you even get the random dodge. But, I mean, 1 million. I mean, think about that. He's hitting that 1 million, and you have it super attacked a few times, but all he has is his own leader skill. And then he actually turns around and still only takes a 5-digit attack. I mean, that just shows you how good these guys are. Now, here with this, I knew that I was a little worried because there was just nothing I could think of to protect myself from Turles there at the end with the type disadvantage Trunks there, Tech Trunks. So I was trying to figure out exactly what to do, and then I realized, oh hey, that's one attack. I should be fine, get over all my orbs, be almost at full health, so that even if he hits me, I'll survive. And that was huge, because that right there, for some reason, even at 45, I was getting hit by 45,000 with type advantage, so I knew I was going to be dead if anything happened. But the thing that's nice about that tech Trunks is the fact that he turns around and both him and the intelligence ones, you have a chance of potentially 70% damage reduction. So that's always nice. I mean, any time you can get that type of damage reduction, you should be fine. But then we just finished it off with the Dokkan attack, 8.8 million, and that is that. So my run. I thought it was going to be fun. Just wanted to give something a try, so that's pretty much it. But otherwise, that's going to be it. That's going to be today's video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you go down, hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, that's going to be it. That's going to be today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.